All right, I am going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Wednesday, the 17th of September, set by Brendan. But first, the cryptic clue of the day, and oh dear, I am an ass. Yesterday, well, I was wondering why today no one had solved this, and I realized, whoops, I left out a word. So, yeah, today the clue is nice one, Cyril's beginning angers the relative. 5 letters. Again, I'm not giving you any, but I think with that missing word, hopefully it will be tractable, as they say. Nice one, Cyril's beginning. Angers the relative. 5 letters. All right. My apologies. All right, let's see what Brendan does. I'm sure he won't make any bonehead move like that. And of course, he has a crossword editor. A poetic Rupert, who I'm thinking of a poet called Rupert, Bear as perceived by audience. Well, of course, there was a Rupert Bear. That was a very strange comic strip. I found it a little off-putting. Are there like trees? Anyway, that looked very sinister. Anyway, I'm thinking Rupert Brooke, and if you bear something, you put up with it, you brook it. All right, let's try the downs. Supply with fuel we hear, then I save up for cabbage. I think it will be a type of cabbage, and it seems like we have another homophone. So supply with fuel. What's a word for that? And then I'm wondering, because it's a down clue, we reverse something that means I save up. I save. Yeah, don't quite get that. Outline of small craft. We've had very similar clues to this before. A ketch is a type of boat. So S ketch, small craft, and a sketch is an outline. I'm going to jump to 5 bishop. Well, we have a B. Introducing uncompromising and holy Irish woman. All right, well, I would be a disgrace to the nation if I didn't know St. Bridget. And rigid is uncompromising. All right, adjusted pH and drainage finally for shrub. Oh, I'm thinking adjusted is an anagram indicator. pH and is 5 letters. Drainage finally adds an E. And it's going to be a shrub. Yeah, it can't. Oh, Daphne is an anagram. I think it might be a plant. All right, how about disrupt USA with 18 revolt? Here I think disrupt is the anagram indicator. USA 3 letters plus 18 to revolt. Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah, I was thinking of revolution, but I think it's you revolt me. Nauseate, that makes more sense. Faith in Asia is shaken on this. Ah, shaken could be an anagram indicator, but I think this might be a cryptic definition. That's something, maybe something you shake in an Asian religion. Yeah, I don't. But of course, shaken can be, you've been through a trying experience. You're a little shook, as we say in Ireland. Ashen. Yeah, maybe it is a faith. No, don't see it. Ooh, among volumes there in libraries, the readers repeatedly find historical work. Oh, I was wondering if it might be a hidden clue among volumes there. But that would be Esther, which is a book of the Bible that I can't pronounce. The combination of the S and the TH sound. Yeah, there's something about it. But I don't think it would. And then what's all this other stuff? In libraries, the readers, could that be we or you? And then I think it will be a historical work. No, I'm not seeing it. All right, brutal with no end of aggression, end of the spectrum. Oh, well, brutal might be violent, but it is missing the last letter of aggression to give violet. Succeeded in something nonsensical that's crazy. Well, succeeded we've seen before, it can be represented by the letter S. I think in the sense of a prince succeeded the king. And then maybe that goes inside a word for something nonsensical. Excuse me, and it's going to mean crazy. Don't see it. Hidden message from spy in Japan ignoring its leader. Yeah, ignoring the leader sounds like wordplay. So I think it is going to be a hidden message, cipher of some kind. No, I don't see that. Oh, and then we have this very long one in the middle. Description of tie in certain kind of box. In other words, all right, I think it's going to be a long phrase that means in other words, and it might be maybe punningly a description of a tie in a certain kind of box. To put it another way, a tie. And what's the kind of box? All right, so the 12 across is the middle part, which is 4, 1, 5. Have a, hold a something, 2, 3, 5. No, I think I need some more letters for that one. With greatest possible speed, took possession of part of Africa. Yeah, don't get that. Oh, well, I'm wondering with greatest possible speed would be ASAP. Took possession of. Yeah, don't quite get how the wordplay works. I mean, part of Africa might simply be one of the A's. Yeah, I'm not very confident in that. Weird bordello, don't knock it, 8 letters. That's great. Is it an anagram of bordello? Don't knock it. Ooh, doorbell. Oh, that's great. I like that a lot. Poet such as Eliot to begin with. I'm wondering if it's another poet such as, maybe a 5-letter word for such as, and then Elliot to begin with might simply be an E at the end. Such as, alike, e.g. Of course, T.S. Elliot, does that help? No, let's go ahead and finish the acrosses. Back seat in poor condition, reportedly. All right, another homophone. Too many homophones already for my liking. Yeah, I think maybe the definition will be back as in support. And then seat in poor condition, reportedly, like bad rear, badass, back support, deaf end. I don't know if deaf end sounds like seat in poor condition. One of royal family, oh no, you said, another homophone, contributed to foundation. So is it going to be maybe it could be a title, queen, prince, king. And then I think contributed might be part of the wordplay. And I think foundation is going to be the definition. I'm wondering about an, just because a homophone might be a nice short an. And then a word for contributed to, and then a word that means foundation. Oh, an anchor, is an anchor a foundation? Metaphorically, but how is core contributed? And then one of, why not just royal, you said? Maybe it reads better. All right, let's look at the downs. That's our supply with fuel. I save up for cabbage. Now, could it be cabbage as slang for money? No, I think it is going to be a variety of cabbage, which I have no idea what that is going to be. The things one loves to collect are bound to be sellable. That's great. Yeah, don't know where to start with that one. Air of Naples. All right, whenever we see air, we should think of a song. And I think there is a very famous song associated with Naples. O Sole Mio. Just one cornetto can make you smile. We definitely have an anagram of smile. I can make you is just a linking word. The word smile with plenty of the letter O for oxygen. Saintly visitor to home at present time. Home is often in. Maybe the definition is saintly. And it's a visitor to home at present time would be now. Oh, no, I'm wondering if it could be Santa Claus. He's a saintly visitor to your home at a time of presence. Yes, I think it's going to be old Saint Nick. So now with greatest possible speed the greatest possible speed is the speed of light, c. and took possession of is had, and that gives us Chad. I like that. Supply two notes in place of one. I like it, but I don't get that. Sage remained in place, planted around front. Oh, I think it might be a word for a sage. Now, there are some Eastern words. Yeah, but remained in place. And then I think might come at the end. And then a word for planted might be turned around and put in the front. I'm thinking about sat. I was like, it's a very English thing to say, I was sat there. So that would be TAS. Is there a sage? Tashi? Oh, there's Rishi, as we know, but no, I'll leave it in place. How about pound after half hour becoming oldest? Oh, I think it might be someone who wrote odes. Ah, yeah, and I do know Horace, wrote odes. And so half of hour is HO. But how is pound race? I was wondering about Ezra Pound, but obviously not him. I'll make a note in case Horace stays in place, but maybe there's another Roman odist. All right, anyway, 18. Looks like, it could be the in there. Something, something, or the other makes sense. Yeah, maybe. All right, let's try this last down. Change as crops more than 50% of turnip or spinach. Yeah, I'm wondering about change as crops being the definition. I would have said they rotate crops. And then more than 50%. Well, turnip and spinach is 13 letters, so it can't say only 6 letters. It can't literally be more than, but maybe it's more than 50% of turnip, turn, maybe spinach is the definition. Is there another name? I don't see it. All right, a very poor first pass. Yeah, I may have to look up cabbage and see what kind of varieties there are. But let me try. I'm going to pause, sip my water, and think about a phrase that means in other words. All right, I still am not getting this long phrase, but I looked up the Wikipedia article on cabbage, and they mentioned one that now that I see it, I remember we had it before. Yeah, I think there was some play about kohl, Kohl, maybe to do with makeup or something. Anyway, so supply with fuel. So obviously it's a homophone of COAL. I just don't get the supply with. Can coal be used as a verb? Anyway, then at the end we have backwards I and bar. So save can mean accept or bar. All right, so that's first word then. Did, I don't think it's going to be did, air. Yeah, I don't know what three-letter word that's going to be. Ooh, how about my hidden message from spy in Japan ignoring its leader? Yeah, not seeing that. I think that S's are succeeded. Yeah, well, we had that at the beginning. And I haven't really gotten anything else there. Where do I have that? Yeah, I haven't got anything new there. Are there? Oh, how about my back? Ah, okay. So let me pause and think about uh, back or back seat. All right, I ended up having to go to wordplays.com for this one. Nothing was coming to me. And I saw the word dicky and I remembered, yeah, in the old cars, the back seat was called a dicky. And it sounds like Dicky, I think. You would say, like my tummy is a little dicky. All right, let's see if that's going to help me now. Supply, ooh, it could also be supply. Two notes in place of one. Yeah, I'm wondering if it is going to be the name of maybe a banknote, but it's a combination of two shorter words for, of course, it could be do, re, mi, A through G. Yeah, or is it going to mean supply? No, don't see that one yet. Yeah, not being able to get the long one is really holding me up. Let me pause and give that some more thought. Ah, yeah, I finally got a phrase when I reached S for the first letter and six. And of course, six of, I would have said six of one and a half dozen of the other, but six of the one. And then half does, oh no, that's not right. Yeah, where am I going wrong? Oh, half. Oh, and half a dozen. Sorry. All right. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, I think I would have said again half dozen of the other, half a dozen of the other. My goodness. I still don't really see description of tie. Oh, I think it might be tie as in equal scores because six and half a dozen are the same. But I don't know what kind of box that is, like a pools box, maybe, or a score box. Very mysterious. Anyway, I'm glad I got that one finally. I'm not sure it gives me great letters, although that F should be afford. I think if something supplies you a chance, it affords you. I can see that, but I just don't get two notes in place of one. Well, F twice might be the notes in place of one. No, I'm not sure about that. I'm not even very confident that it's right. All right, here about the things one loves to collect are bound to be sellable. I'm thinking of books are bound. Yeah, what's going to come between the T and the A C would be nice. And then what's going to end in LY? LE? The things one loves to collect. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. How about or change as crops more than 50% of turnip or spinach? Yeah, I don't know about this one either. Is there a word for change? Oh, yeah, well, of course, I put in that and I forgot so maybe it is rotate, would be to change as crops. More than 50% of turnips or spinach. I don't know why that would be right, but I'm going to leave it in. All right. One of royal family, you said. Yeah, let me pause and think of homophones for the royal family. All right, I'm not getting anywhere on this one, and I'm really not very sure on rotate. Anyway, I did look at my hidden message. I had to use word plays again because, again, I was not getting any words. But when I asked word plays, one of the words was Nina, and of course, we do know that is a term used to mean a hidden message, often in the crosswords. Ooh, maybe there's a Nina in this one. Need to look for that. But I don't get the spy in Japan. Is it something to do with the Ronin? I don't know. Are they spies or are not? Spy in Japan. No, I don't see that. All right. Ooh, my faith. Shinto, isn't that a form of faith in Asia? Oh, it's an anagram of on this. Oh, so obvious. All right, among volumes, there in libraries, the readers repeatedly find historical work. Oh, I wonder if it's a hidden where Brendan has fiendishly hidden it several times. But Esther, Erin. Oh, it is Esther. Yes. All right. It is there twice in volumes therein and libraries, the readers. So, yeah, again, so obvious once you get it. All right. Don't really have anything extra on this one. Oh, let me try 10 across first. Okay, a word maybe for crazy in insanity. Oh, I do like that. Something nonsensical. Oh, inanity. All right, not a word we hear. You might hear inane, but we don't hear inanity, I think. Not in my circles, anyway. All right, the things one loves to collect are bound to be sellable. Let me pause and think about a first letter for that. All right, I am really struggling with this one. I was trying to make biblio or biblo something or other work, things that are bound to be sellable. But I'm not seeing biblo and then all of this. CHSH. Yeah, I think I may have gone wrong somewhere, many places. Yeah, I think I'm going to try just checking a few keywords. Insanity is right. Oh, that's. Ah! Oh, it's. Yeah, so it's six of the one. No, no, six of one. And, all right. Does that, I think that does help by not having T close to H. Ah, yes. So it's describing a person who loves to collect things that are bound, would be a bibliophile. All right. The other one I'm not sure of is my rotate. That is right. Oh dear. I was hoping it was wrong, but anyway. All right, just this bottom right corner. Poet. What poet begins T something O? Or is it to begin with? No, I think it's going to end in E. Who is this? Such as. Now, let me pause and think about poets. Yeah, I ended up having to go to word plays once again, and I think the E for Elliot might be wrong. Anyway, Dylan Thomas was there. So he is a poet, such as Eliot, T.S. to begin with. No, I'm not very confident in that. Let's go ahead and check. That is right as well. Yeah, I'm definitely not on Brendan's wavelength today. Of course, it doesn't help that I make terrible errors like my six of one and, or six of the one. All right, so I do have this T and the A for my one of royal family. So I think contributed to foundation. What's going to come between the T and the A and E? Or an R? I think they're the most likely. And I think it might be a past tense, contributed to foundation. But not seeing it. And then could this be. So what's remained in place then if that's these last three letters? And a sage. Yeah, not seeing that at all. All right, I think I'm going to have to go back to word plays one more time. It's that kind of a day. Well, the best that word plays had, I thought, was savant. I don't think it's exactly the same as a sage. Maybe wrong. Let's check the word. No, that is right as well. Remained in place, planted around front. Yeah, I don't get that at all. There is avant, which would be French for front or before. Yeah, no idea. All right, so here, one royal family you said contributed to foundation. Yeah, not sure what this is going to be either. I'm going to go with straight And we will check that. No, let's reveal it. Oh, it's Stuart. Okay, so a member of a particular royal family. Yeah, that's a nice way to clue that. But contributed to foundation. Well, obviously it sounds like Stuart. I don't get that at all either. Yeah, I really was not on Brendan's wavelength. I don't think there was a Weena or a Nina. Um, anyway, let's check all. All right, double checking everything is still there. Let's see what they thought over at 15 squared. Right, the blog is by Manet. Puzzle with lots I liked. That sounds a bit like a curate's egg. I had a lot left to think about. A few parsings to think through. Oh, 6 female names and 6 male names. Ah, 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Ooh, Brooke Thomas. Bridget Nicholas. Maybe these are friends of Brendan, and so it is a bit of a Nina. Anyway, yeah, plenty I did not understand. Oh, a ninja. Is it a ninja spy and you ignore the starting letter of Japan, of course? Not too sure here. Description of Thai. Oh, box might refer to boxing. Maybe. Let's see what the commenters think. Ah, the poet. Ah, I never knew TS. The T stood for Thomas. So Eliot to begin with. All right. Ah, U is said, and that is put inside of start for foundation. Oh, yeah. All right, that kohlrabi we've had before. Book of Esther in the Bible. Bibliophile, cryptic definition. A Ford can mean supply or provide. Yeah, Ford an opportunity. A and F, 4D. Oh, that's clever. Very clever. Would not have got that. Sat was remained in place. Ah, and it goes around van. Ah, the front, of course. We've had that before. Oh, a heart can race or pound. That's a very particular meaning of the word, or where they two mean the same thing. Yeah, I don't like those kind of synonyms. So more than 50% of turnip gives turn, and more than 50% of spinach gives spin. Ah, that is very clever. All right, some odd clues here. I didn't see why books needed to be sellable. Well, yeah, maybe that's true. Might have been bound to be put on shelves or something like that. Oh, KVA thought the tie was in tennis. Yeah, I think my score box might be just as good as anything else. Oh, someone says it might be to do with eggs, maybe in boxes. Yeah, anyway, very tricky, I thought, but others seem to be happy enough with it. All right, well, thanks as always for watching and have a wonderful day.